Well, the last time I voted communist, but that was years ago.
Nicola Sturgeon recently said that she detests Tories.
I detest the Tories and everything they stand for, so it's not difficult to answer that question.
Is that a viewpoint that you guys share?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't have as strong views as she does against the Conservatives, but they definitely have plenty of faults.
The cost of living is rising, so benefits should definitely increase.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, what he said.
Can't really afford to do much of anything. The magnitude of the rise in bills is pretty fucked.
Nicola Sturgeon recently said that she detests Tories. Is that a viewpoint that you share?
1000%, yes. The Tories ruined a lot of people's lives, especially my family, so yeah.
I felt there's like a real lack of empathy coming from them. Like they're just like so tone deaf. Every move they make is like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's entirely just like putting in policies that benefit a small amount of people while ignoring the amount of people that are suffering from sort of diverting money and policies away from the people that need them.
I'm a little mixed up, to tell you the truth, because of COVID policies and lockdown and stuff like that. Obviously, things went a certain way because of the Conservative government. If it would have been the Labours, I think that we would have been in a much longer and stronger lockdown. So for that, I don't have as strong views as she does against the Conservatives, but they definitely have plenty of faults.
Nicola Sturgeon recently said that she despises Tories. What do you make of that?
Not a lot. I don't make much of what comes out of most highbrow politicians' mouths, to be honest. Don't trust anybody.
It's a hard thing, really, because everyone has a different political opinion on it. I mean, I'm personally more left-leaning in that, but I don't think hating on people purely because they don't agree with you is the right way to go about it. I just feel like the way it all works is you have to work together with your side, and if you win, it's because that's what everyone else wants.
Really, a lot of them and their attitudes I'm really not too keen on, but a lot of real, quite a few that I respect, like Ken Clarke is one of them. I can't think of any others at the moment, but I'm sure there are,
What is it about Ken Clarke that you admire?
He's just sort of honest, straightforward, but he thinks. He's not conned by his own propaganda, which, people like Boris and all that, and Putin, and they're all the same.
If you don't mind me asking, which political party do you align closest with?
Not really. Not really anything. I probably... the last time I voted communist, but that was years ago. Because that's where it messes up, isn't it? You get Brexit done, oven-ready Brexit.
Do you think benefits should rise with inflation?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Fundamentally, surely yes. Otherwise, what's the point of benefits? They're already too low. So, if they're not rising with inflation, then people can't afford to live on them. And that's the entire point of them.
I'm with her.
Do you think that benefits should rise with inflation in the UK?
Yes, absolutely. I absolutely do. Which is why, again, I'm mixed up in terms of what my what my persuasion is. But yes, I absolutely do think that they should correspond with that. Yeah, cost of living, absolutely. People, the energy crisis. People just don't have enough money to get by based on things that are happening that are completely out of their control. And because of that, I think that there should be government intervention.
100%, because with inflation rising, how are the poor people going to survive? So there needs to be some sort of leeway and grounding for them, And cost of living crisis, it's caused a lot, heating and that is getting more expensive. Water bills are crazy. So yeah, I know it definitely affects me because I only work part-time.
Do you think the solution to that is getting rid of the Tories then?
Yes, I think we should abolish the Tories, abolish the monarchy, abolish the government.
Obviously, yeah, definitely, of course. I mean, the cost of living is rising, so benefits should definitely increase.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, what he said. The people who need it, I think if they need all they can get, to be honest. I don't think many people in that position exclusively because they want to be, is the thing.
Things are going to get extremely difficult, Soon maybe we won't even think of these problems as really quite so serious,
Talking of the cost of living crisis, is that something that's affecting you like it is the rest of the nation?
No, not yet. I don't think it's really happened yet. I think it's just, it's a, they're kind of working up to it. But when it happens, you're going to really see something.
I feel like it may not affect me at the moment, but I feel like it's something that you keep in your mind. Like I've not personally noticed a massive rise, but like it's more like it affects your decision because you know it's coming, like going to get worse.
I know it's a lot worse for a lot of people like living on the breadline and stuff, but I'm currently trying to find just anywhere to live, and the rise in housing is just insane, and trying to find anywhere, and then having to take into account that like bills are going to be going up and stuff, and trying to budget for that while also finding a house that's like livable.
As things get more expensive, people that can't afford it should be able to still have a quality of life instead of no quality of life.
Do you think the cost of living crisis is affecting you substantially at the moment?
Yeah, can't really afford to do much of anything, so I don't. The magnitude of the rise in bills is pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.